I've been pounding the drum here since the Peterson news broke that maybe there should be a reverse Favre, that he should go down and join the Packers and maybe play out the final years of his high-caliber career with Aaron Rodgers handing the ball off to him. What are the chances of something like that happening, do you think, Peter?
I think this really falls under the Ted Thompson has gone in twice in a decade. He's dived deep to get a veteran who's a great football player and who has been a great football player. He did it with Charles Woodson. He did it with Julius Peppers. And he basically surprised everybody both times, really. Flew under the radar and got both those guys. And to me, there's two teams that this makes eminent sense for, and that's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. But I don't think either one of them should go crazy, because a running back, as we have all seen, running backs are just different today than they were even 8 or 10 years ago, Rich, because there's only one running back in the NFL last year who ran the ball more than 300 times. I mean, gone are the days when you get one guy and he becomes your war horse. So if you get Adrian Peterson, in my opinion, if I were the Packers, I'd still want Eddie Lacy. If I were the Giants, I'd still probably go out and get somebody in the draft and get a team approach. I don't think you want Adrian Peterson to be a guy who's going to run the ball, who you're counting on anyway, to run the ball 22 times a game. I think it's a mistake.
So why did the Vikings make this announcement now? Just because they figured it would leak out, or
No, because I think, Rich, they knew all along. And they have – look, say whatever you want about the relationship that people have with teams, or that players have with teams. The Minnesota Vikings have great, great respect for Adrian Peterson in all ways. And they knew that he wasn't going to take a slash-and-burn approach to his contract. They knew it. And so they knew that there was no way that they were going to say, hey, take 40 cents on the dollar and let's move on. He wasn't going to do that. They knew it. So let he and his agent go out in this in this period where everybody looks the other way on tampering, and basically say, hey, listen, we're going to let you go out and seek your fortune. And if it doesn't work, our door is still going to be open to you.
So is there a figure that you think he has in mind and the Vikings have in mind, or
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
But I think I would be surprised if he's going to get more than, let's say, $7 or $8 million guaranteed now from anybody. I don't think it makes any sense. When you haven't played essentially for 2 of the last 3 years, and you're a 32-year-old running back, I mean, look, if he wants significant money, and if I were the Packers or the Giants, and he comes out and he said, I want $15 million to sign, I want this, I'd say, hey, it's not in our ballpark. So I don't know what he wants, Rich. I just know that I think teams are going to be very realistic with a 32-year-old running back who's had one very good year out of the last 3.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.